Hello, welcome to our project closeout video for the project StableGain, a pre-backed stablecoin yield fund. This project took part in Fund 12, more specifically in the Cardano use case concept challenge, and received a total funding amount of 64,500 ADA. I will now quickly summarize what the project has been about, present you our key achievements, quickly mention our learnings, and then I will give a quick outlook what we are planning to do with this project in the future. Before I'm starting, I would quickly like to thank the project Catalayst team for making this possible, for the voters entrusting us, and of course for the hard work of the reviewers to make this project possible, give us feedback and help us making this into a successful testnet product. So the goal of this project is the following. Actually, on Cardano you see a lot of stablecoins. Now lately there's also USDCX, but before there's USDM, JET, and others like USDA. And now you can hold any of these stablecoins, but the problem of those are they are not interest bearing, which is okay. We are also not doing a solution where you suddenly earn interest. But the idea is actually that these stablecoins, they are all very similar in value. So they should all be close to $1, and if you assume they are safe, it should be equivalent whether you're holding USDA or USDM. And now what a lot of DEXs on Cardano are doing, for example, the new SundaeSwap stable, but also Ringriders stable protocol, MintSwap stable protocol, they all provide very liquid and very tight solutions for trading one stablecoin into the other. So let's say a user he holds USDM, but he want to have USDA because he wants to use the Innocence Bridge to leave the ecosystem. Or the other way around, he transferred money into USDA, he wants to actually hold USDCX, so he does a swap. And now, when you do this swap, it should be kind of safe, so you're not facing any impermanent loss because you're always, as a liquidity provider, because the trade should always go from $1 to $1. Now, every time someone does a trade, you actually earn a very small fee. And the project idea is that instead of holding a stablecoin, what you could do is you could distribute these your stablecoins in some sense across all the Cardano DEXs, across all the different stablecoins and trading pairs. So you maybe hold a liquidity pool token of USDM, USDA on Ringriders, of USDA, USDCX on SundaeSwap, and all of them they earn a bit of fee. And now if you would just be in one pool, you would be very suspected to this DEX might be hacked or this stablecoin is depegging. But now if you actually diversify it across all the different swap protocols, across all the different DEXs, you actually come up with a solution that if one stablecoin depegs, our kind of fund where you can deposit money into is actually more stable, and that's where the idea comes from. So instead of holding the stablecoin, you might as well hold this fund token that in the background holds a lot of these liquidity pool tokens. This on the one hand provides liquidity for DEXs, on the other hand you earn some money because it's essentially used for trading without any risk, assuming that all the DEXs are safe and all the stablecoins are safe, of course. And what we try doing is we actually came up with this model, we did some risk analysis on it, we built the smart contracts for this fund, making it possible, and then of course also building an interface that enables users to create this fund. So first we made a feasibility report, here we did a risk analysis, what does it mean if a stablecoin is depegging, what does it mean if a smart contract of a DEX is being exploited, what are some other risks you might have to consider. Then we assumed all the different pairs, did some analysis what an allocation could look like, and then we did a quick economic model, how much yield can this actually earn, and so on, who is the target audience. And based on this feasibility study, which showed us it is possible to earn some yield, this is possible to design in a way that it's kind of not too much risk compared to the rewards you earn, we came up with a technical design document that defines what should the smart contracts look like. This was our first milestone, and then we put this all into action, building a full open source implementation holding all the different smart contracts. And this is very cool. We tested it, we put this into testnet, we provided off-chain code to interact with it, and then based on this we developed a proprietary front end. This is a pre-prod front end for Linkage Finance, who's the developers of the StableGain, so users can now use tokens to create funds. Of course, we kind of tried making this interface a bit more open so that you can actually create funds for a lot of different things, not just stablecoins, but one example is of course the stablecoin fund. Now moving into testnet, you can simply say these test tokens actually reflect LP tokens. It's similar because each token is kind of the same on Cardano. You can define the fund, users can deposit into it, they can take out of this fund. So yes, we built an entire protocol where you can connect, where you can see information about the funds, how they are allocated, who developed this fund, and this all ties back again to our stablecoin fund idea. And I think you can see we kind of developed a lot. I'm even having a hard time putting this all into a 5-minute video, and yes, we're really proud. And the next step is actually taking this and trying to bring it into a first beta mainnet product, so not a full mainnet release because this requires significant investments, but a first beta product that lets us easier interact with the Cardano community to understand what are they aiming for, what do they want to see, and so on. And if we find this is also the next step in the feasibility, we want to take the StableGain into a full product and hopefully a nice addition to the growing Cardano DeFi ecosystem. Yes, with this I would like to conclude the video. As mentioned in the start, thank you for helping us review, thank you for making this project possible, and we're really excited to continue working on it.